Hi everybody, and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac. Today we are doing the Ironman challenge, and we're on Tainted Cain. So, character number 3 of this attempt at the challenge. We're trying to get through every character in a row without losing. And we're starting off on an XL floor with Tainted Cain. So, we'll see how this goes. The problem a little bit with Tainted Cain is it kind of takes a minute to get set up. But once you get set up, it tends to be a pretty easy victory here. It could also be a long run. I gotta kind of put myself in the mindset to, how do I do this again? Q. Okay. But I gotta put myself in the mindset to be cautious, or at least mindful of all consumables on whether I want to actually pick them up or put them in a bag. So, since we are holding one bomb now, I'm going to probably absorb at least 2 of these. We do have one key, and this is an XL floor, so we're guaranteed to get this item room, the other item room, without a key as well. So I think I am going to absorb that one, and we'll pick up this bomb. But yeah, especially because it's an XL floor, we immediately have the threat of losing our Devil Deal. So we definitely want to get that, even though we'll probably go for Angel Deals. But the fact that we start with no Soul Hearts, and we need protection right away is a little bit scary, because we basically cannot afford to get hit at all, which we just did. So there goes our Devil Deal. And yeah, the thing that sucks about this character is that, like I said, it takes a while to get set up. Like, we already got one item room, but that doesn't mean we got one item, because that item pedestal alone did not even drop enough consumables to create one item for our bag here. So we'll see what happens. I'm curious, I thought this would have been showing me all the potential things I can make. We gotta absorb that. That can lead to a good item. Yeah, I'm curious why item descriptions mod is not showing the items I could potentially make like it normally does. Maybe they changed that? I don't know. Or maybe I don't have the mod on. I'm pretty sure I do, though. I never turned it off, that is. But who knows? We're just going to roll with it for now and see what happens. But okay. Next red heart we get, we're picking up for sure. There's a half one. There also is a half price key and a red heart there. Okay, so we got... Now I wish I would have left the half red heart on the ground to pick up in our bag. But I'm going to leave that one here for now, just in case we find another half red heart on the ground, because if I can absorb that, I would prefer not to waste the half red heart, but you know, we'll see what happens. Or maybe we get hit one more time, so it might be better to wait for that to get the maximum usage out of that red heart. So we're still looking for our second item room. We could go for this if we really wanted to, but I think we're gonna not. Well, we might do that, honestly. It's just a little bit of a risk. Okay, we're probably definitely going to bomb these double golden rocks, though. Because the coins do provide a lot of value in terms of, like, creating items. So let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm going to put a bomb first. We might pick up 3 coins to buy, like, the key. I think we are going to do that, and then we will absorb at least these 2. Oops, I didn't mean to go for all 3. Okay, yeah, so now it's telling me what we can create. So, yeah, I don't really care for any of those things. I'm trying to remember the controls with... What did I just do? There we go. I'm trying to remember the controls with how to actually edit... Whoa. The item description mod. How do I do it? I thought I had to hold tab. Search. Right shift. Right shift. I don't know what's going on. Scroll. Hold tab plus up and down. I guess there's just no other options besides those. Okay, so you know what? Yeah, we're gonna open this golden chest. Just because I'm curious. We might go back for that red heart. We will see. Okay. I think we go with the HP and damage up mushroom, which means we are going to need both of the red hearts in our bag. One less coin. Oh, but we don't get to utilize the charged key. I do want to utilize the charged key because that is going to potentially give us a better item than we otherwise would have gotten. You know what? We could go for almond milk and then specifically look for items that give us tier effects. That might be the play. You know what? I think that is what I want to do. So we just need a third bomb in place of the red heart. So let's put the red heart right here. We get a third bomb here. Scoop it up. Alright, we're almond milking it up. This could be a little scary at the beginning because before we get good tier effects, it is a little bit, you know, I feel like it's a DPS down overall. And that might not be true, but that is what it feels like a little bit. Okay, perfect. We are going to pick up those bombs because we're going to place one here. Okay, now we want another key suddenly. These enemies, I tell you, they're the worst enemies in the game. I do not like them. They always get me. I don't know why it's so hard to dodge, even though they are just shooting in a straight line. But they always get me. I think it's just the fact that you have to shoot in the exact same position of the direct line of sight of where they're shooting you. So it makes it a little bit, I don't know, you have to like constantly move around their tiers as you're shooting them. Alright, let's get this fire guy out of the way. Okay. Okay, there's our key that we needed. So let's do that. Okay. Ouch. Alright, I'm actually glad we left that red heart in the shop for now so that we can get the full usage out of it now. I think we're just going to absorb this bomb. Let's open up this. Let's absorb these two, and then we will go pick up the full red heart from the shop, because we need to go look for our other item room anyways. So kind of a long first floor, but as expected, this character is kind of just a long one. So if I didn't say this already, yeah, hang on tight, I guess, because it's probably going to be a long video just by nature of this character. So whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'll leave that up to you. Maybe it's a good one to fall asleep to if I can maintain my monotone voice for however long this takes. But usually with this character, what I like to do is once we get to a certain point, ooh, we got to absorb that. Once I get to a certain point of like, okay, I'm going to win, I kind of stop being so meticulous and I just kind of rush through to the end. Because I'm not really, as fun as it is to create your own build, it's so meticulous that it's just more worth it for me to just like get the victory and move on to the next character. So we'll see at which point we get, you know, feeling comfortable enough to make that decision. But yeah, we'll get there when we get there. There's our other item room. Let's get this guy out of here. Come on. Of course, we got hit again by one of these meat boys. He almost got me again. Okay. Really? I feel like I never get hit by monstros. Okay, we're going to absorb the key and the bomb, actually. Even though I don't think we're going to take red stew, but I just want the... Nice, we'll take the red heart, for sure. Okay, now we've got a little bit of options to decide what we're going to actually create. Card reader, honestly, is really tempting because that is going to be really good later on. So we may go for that if we don't get something else good here. Or meat is also good because it's HP and damage. Okay, we do get one tier-based effect, which would be Mom's Perfume. So that's definitely an option. I mean, a luck-based tier effect. I think that's... I don't know if... I can't tell if that's the poison tiers or if that's Virgo. I think that's Virgo. What else we got in here? Some babies. Okay. Common cold, that's poison. So not the greatest tier effects, but they are tier effects. Unfortunately, they're not like directly damage, you know, damage-based tier effects. Poison is, but poison is kind of so weak with such low damage from soy milk that it's kind of not as enticing. So I think what we're gonna do is go with. It's really hard between Mom's Perfume and meat. Mom's Box is also awesome. I do love that item. I think we're going to go with meat, though, just to get straight up damage, and the HP also is going to be really valuable. So we need to lose 1 bomb and gain 4 keys. Wow. Maybe we don't do that because we're so far off. We have to get rid of 2 red hearts, a bomb, and the nickel. And I kind of do want to make use of the nickel. Okay, new plan. We're going Mom's Box. So we need 1 more key. Alright, let me just figure this out. We need to replace 1 key. We need a 3rd key in place of a heart, sure. Of course, now I lost it. Okay, now we need to replace 2 bombs and a heart with 3 coins. So these top 3 in the queue. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's a really good active item. I'll be very happy to have this. Hopefully we get some good thing. I feel like this is actually good because it's giving us... Yeah, this is good because it drops batteries sometimes, and those are valuable for Mom's Box, so we'll hold on to this for now. Yeah, and then we'll just absorb both of these, and we'll be on our way. Okay. Very methodical run here. But, yeah, we definitely do want to have HP on our mind coming up here. In fact, if I would have made meat, I could have gone into the curse room, because then by the time I created the item, it would have healed our empty heart. But that's okay. We will just move on. Finally, we're fighting the boss without a damage up, but I think we should be fine. We do fight 2 bosses here, so we actually are going to have a chance to make more items anyways, even before the next boss, so we'll see what happens. And if we do, I really hope we still get the Devil Deal, even though it's only a 30% chance, because if we can manage that, then that means we're going to get Angel Deals sooner. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait, you know, potentially more floors. And the reason why Angel and Devil Deals are so good is even though we're not getting the items, with this character, they have a high chance to drop, oh my gosh, to drop like rare consumables that create better items, like black hearts, bone hearts, white hearts, stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. I can't believe we got hit on this boss. He's so weak, but we're also so weak. Okay, we're going to take that. I wish we could take that item. Okay, one of these is a sticky nickel. There's an all stats up. Ooh, that's what we want. We want tough love. That is exactly what we want. Okay. Ooh, and one of these is a lucky penny. That's great. That's what gives us this option. Okay, so let's not mess this up. We want 1 red heart. We want 2 coins. So we want to pick up this coin. We want 2 nickels. So we are going to have to bomb for the sticky nickel eventually. We already have the key, so we don't want the key. So we're going to try to avoid the key. I don't know how easy or difficult that's going to be. I may just need to pick up the keys straight up, which is fine, because we will eventually use them. It'll just mean we pretty much can absorb most keys we find into our bag from now on. So we're going to take those. Yep, and now we just need the 2 nickels. We don't need this coin, so I'm going to touch the coin just to... Oh no, that was the lucky penny! What am I doing? No! Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Okay, well give me the nickel anyways. I'm so mad I just did that. Gosh dang it. That was the perfect item. And I didn't even think about... I just took that nickel too. Okay, many mistakes were made. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Next boss. We'll find another good item. Dude, come on. Okay. Well, or we might lose. We just lost. Great. Well, good try, everybody. That was the biggest letdown of the century right there. I cannot believe I just flopped such a good item for us and then got hit 4 times in a row right at the start of this boss fight. That's sad. Well, yeah, I'll probably do one of those things again where I put a big black screen at the end of this to avoid spoilers. Otherwise, the video is going to be obvious why it was so short. Gosh dang it. Well, dang. I will say, though, this one is a little less painful in comparison to the last time I lost, considering we're only losing a win streak of 2. This was the 3rd one. Last time we were at 15, so whatever. But I shouldn't justify it. That was just plain and simply bad. But anyways, we'll do better next time. So I think we are going to play Tainted Cain again next time, by the way. But I might do a video with my wife in between. We shall see. But yeah, I'm gonna try Tainted Cain again, and then we'll start the streak over from there. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and yeah, little short video this time. Unfortunately, it had to end this way, but hope you have a great day, and yeah, see you in 2 days for the next one. Bye.